So it's the day after the night before Eurovision, and the night before, I believe to be the Saturday Night Live UK finale, which I don't watch Saturday Night Live UK. The only time I did check it out was when there was a Doctor Who sketch to talk about it on here. If you saw that video, you saw me mention that Ncuti Gatwa was going to be hosting an episode, I believe it was the finale, and he came out with his opening monologue, and people on Twitter are immediately jumping on him, and either going at him for being too negative and attacking Russell T Davies, or being with him and being like, Ncuti makes very valid points here, we need to get Russell T Davies out. Some people are just like me and are like, this is probably just a bit of lols for a Saturday night, a bit of jokes. Ncuti opened with, millions of you watched me as Eric in Sex Education, and about 12 of you watched me in Doctor Who. But hey, maybe that's why I didn't stop crying. So if we break it down, obviously he's going at the Disney viewing figures and the BBC viewing figures for Doctor Who, which obviously aren't as high as they once were, but like I've said a million times on here, they aren't bad. Compared to the current TV climate, they're actually really good. A lot of shows barely scrape a million, and the big shows go from 1 to 4 million, and Doctor Who is getting about 2 million, 2 million, so it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So there's a dig at that, that's fine. But then the crying thing, people really took a problem with, and like I say, either were like, he's right, he was made to cry too much, or were going like me and saying, well, it wasn't actually in the script for Ncuti to cry. I can't find an exact source, but I feel like it was in an Unleashed episode last year. Russell sort of covered his own back. Maybe he didn't, but that's how I sort of took it as him covering his own back, being like, I don't tell Ncuti to cry. It's not in the script the Doctor takes a moment and cries. Ncuti just does it. Now, I love Ncuti to bits, but I don't think he was as caught up on Doctor Who as some of the other Doctors, which is partly why I didn't really vibe with Jodie. Even though I really do vibe with Ncuti, I do feel like he wasn't like a massive Doctor Who fan. So he didn't really get that the character doesn't cry too often, and I think he just did it. And people let him run with it. And I don't mind the crying as much as most people do. But yeah, to say that Russell made him cry loads, as in on the show, not behind the scenes, probably is false, because Russell said it himself. I'm pretty sure I can't source that, so I might be wrong. But it also isn't in the script. So unless director said, and now cry, chances are he wasn't told to by Russell. He then went on to say some other stuff and then said, even though I've since regenerated into Billie Piper, and then he turned to the side camera and said, I don't understand it either. This show is so weird, as in Doctor Who, not Saturday Night Live. It's so weird that, yep, Ncuti Gatwa left the role as the main Doctor and has since regenerated into Billie Piper. From because we want to. Crazy stuff. So, yeah, again, I'm probably going to title this something like Ncuti Gatwa digs at Doctor Who. I'm not that negative, you just need to be negative for titles. I'm sure this is just a light-hearted joke. Ncuti, I don't think wrote the monologue himself, might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's probably just a team of writers who wrote this, so I don't think there's any bad blood. And if there is, it's not going to be fueled by this. I don't think so anyway, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think this is proper digging, or do you think it's just a bit of light-hearted jokes on a Saturday night? I personally was watching Eurovision. I shouldn't have bloody bothered. So yeah, I missed this last night. I don't really watch Saturday Night Live anyway. It's not really my style of humour, but hey-ho. Thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you didn't, drop a dislike. That's absolutely fine. The button's there. Press it. Subscribe with the notification bell on if you like what you see. I post every single day, so why not join me? It's very, very fun. And yeah, if you want to help me out money-wise, you can leave a super thanks in the comments. You get a shout-out at the end of the next video. Or you can become a channel member. You get a shout-out at the end of every video, and you get little bonus things along the way. But mainly, it just helps me out. So if you could do that, it means the world. Press the hype button as well if you're on mobile, or the hype button, pushing my video out to more people. I get TikTok famous. We all win. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I've been Sam. I'll see you later. And ta-ra.